Thank you very much, Judge McCasey. It now gives me great pleasure to pass the microphone to our MEP colleague from Denmark, Søren Søndergaard.
Thank you very much. And thank you for hosting this very important event. You can say, despite of the terrible pictures we saw in the start of this meeting, there is some positive developments. It is a positive development that UNHCR has been more involved in the case. It is a positive involvement that European Union has appointed a special envoy for this question. It is possible, positive developments. But as it has been stressed already, we are in a terrible hurry. Is to try to prolong the deadline, to make the deadline later by all the possibilities we have through national parliaments, European parliaments, international organizations, and so on. But we are in a hurry. And therefore, the task we have from here is very obvious. We know what we have to do tomorrow, not the day after tomorrow, perhaps not even tomorrow, but today, in order to solve this problem. I want to mention another thing which perhaps is not directly linked with this question, but anyway it is. And that's the question of the PMY being put on the terrorist list still in the United States. We know that the PMY has been on the terrorist list in the European Union. We know it was very difficult to get the PMY off the terrorist list. We fought that battle and we won that battle because in the end some very good judges in Britain had the opportunity to see all the document in the case. And as one of them concluded in public, it was a perverse decision to put the PMY on the terrorist list. The judge was asked, isn't it quite strange that a judge call a decision by the government for perverse? And the judge answered, yes, it is very seldom. But I have had the possibility to see all the documents, and therefore I think that this characterization is correct. But it was a hard battle, because, as we have heard, a lot of countries wanted to appease the Iranian regime. But it succeeded. And it was important that it succeeded. And I think that I speak for all the members of the European Parliament who have been involved in this when I say to our American friends that you have our full support in this struggle, the full support in order to win a victory here. In the end, I just want to say that we always have to remember what this is about. It can sound a little bit cynical, but what we are doing here is not about the people in Camp Ashraf. It's not about PMOI even. Certainly not about us. It's about the Iranian people. Because the big tragedy is that the organization PMI called a terrorist are called terrorists by a regime which is indeed a terroristic regime. A regime suppressing its own population, suppressing women's rights, suppressing trade union rights, suppressing religious minorities, suppression, free speech, even killing its own people. All this is not about Camp Ashraf. All this is about to help to come to a situation where we have a free Iran, and where the people in Iran is free and can make their own choice for the future. I'm very proud to be a part of that struggle together with you. Thank you.